All right, welcome back to probably what's going to be our final episode of the Farthest Frontier series. So, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to turn up the audio. Actually, I think I left it fine where I just had it. I was going to turn it down, then turn it back up. But if you're watching on YouTube in the future from when I'm recording this, hit that like button if you like the video, and dislike if you don't like it. That does help me out either way. And it does help if you make a comment. Let me know what you think's going on. If you want me to continue, like if I get a big bunch of people going, hey, can you revisit this and continue on this particular part? I'll probably do it. I'll come back and maybe do a couple more episodes of it. The thing is that the game's getting really long in the tooth. It's getting I don't want to say it's belabored, but it's definitely just I feel like I've had my time with it. I don't want it to sound negative like that, but I do. Oh, that was pretty. I haven't seen that yet. That's kind of pretty, even though I now see what's going on. It's not as impressive, but if you see the texture down here. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I like the game. I love the game. It's great. It is starting to feel kind of like we've done just way too much. We've done so much, and I don't feel like there's a whole lot more that I can expand without just. And maybe that's the thing. I need to push myself, but I don't see a whole lot left in this game. It's still early access, and it's a great game. But I think we've pushed it to its end. The game, like right now, it's running at 22 frames per second. Okay, 22, 25, 30. And I think, let's go back into the settings here. Let's just make sure. Video, because I do have super sampling up. That's true. But the background frames per second is 20. My VSync shouldn't be 30. The VSync should be like around 60 on this display. So having it kind of sit at 30 is low. And that's noticeable with just the way it's just the game is near its end of playability, I think. That doesn't mean to be a negative thing. I've been playing for nearly 50 hours now, if not more. So it's definitely, we've gotten our game out of it. So I just want to maybe see if we can keep going a little bit, just push a little bit more. We might hit another raid or something, and I think that's okay. It is what it is. We've gone through a lot with this game, and I really appreciate it. I like the game. It's good. Good experience. Well built, and great. Just great visuals. Good interface. I wouldn't say great interface. Good interface. A lot of it's. It'd be nice to see some updates to it. And maybe if they do an update, if they do something significant to where it's like, oh, there's a tier 5 of your town center, that might be screwy. Well, that's because we've been dealing with trying to replace our fruits. So, yeah. But yeah, if they did like, oh, now you have tier 5 and you have attack bombers coming in or something. So stupid. I actually think if they had fire spread would be terrible. Would be a terrible disaster, but would be way more. It would be devastating, but also super realistic. Like if we had fire spread and it took out a block of houses, if it couldn't jump like the street and it just like took out this stuff right here, you'd be struggling, right? Like if if this house went on fire and they couldn't get the house taken care of in time because you just don't have wells, and this entire block just was gone, you'd be struggling. And you can get that struggle from the beginning of the game, and I think that would be a good negative to add. That's still, it's struggle, but you can rebuild houses. It's not that bad. But I feel like a lot of the negativity of the raids is what's causing I don't want to say causing the game. It's the only thing that really gets rid of villagers other than sickness and old age. And I think having fires, having people battle the fires, kill people. I think having just having other things that don't just kill people and aren't just like straight up raids. I think the raids is the way it happens is too gimmicky and it's way too programmatic, and I hate to say it because that's just the way it is. Let's pause really quick while I take all of Atka's money. Getting money is fairly good. I think the mechanisms for getting money is pretty good. I will buy your iron. I just don't know why we don't have much iron. So, shoot. I meant to transfer that to global. Okay, and then guess what I can sell you now? The rest of my pottery. Yeah. Yeah. I think the game's really good. I think the game did really good. It's very much what was the game called? Banished. It's very much like Banished, but way more thought out, way more designed to include the complexities that Banished was just bare bones once you've played it for long enough. Granted, Banished is pretty old too. I hate that. It's weird to say that. I think 2012 was when Banished came out. But it was very much, at least in the starting part of Banished, was very, you go set up your hunting, you set up your foraging, and that's then what dictated how many people you could have in your town. And basically, at some point, you kind of, I think there was like information that somebody had found out. You got one hunter and 2 foragers and like 3 houses, and you were perfect, or whatever. It was something weird, and you were just like, that's perfect. You could then copy paste this all the way through, and you now take up the entire map with this cookie cutter form. And I'm sure you could probably do something like that here, although I think this is way more complex. You can't. The complexity scale of this is way more than Banished ever was, but it definitely has that same feel, has that same vibe, and I really appreciated this game, and I think this is well done. Like I said, it's still early access, so there's still some stuff that needs to be fleshed out. And I'll point one thing that I can tell still needs to be fleshed out. Let's go here. Actually, go this guy. Travel time. Why this tooltip doesn't actually have anything in English for building info needs display tooltip traveling 1 in localization. So the localization is, just that same statement in English, in Spanish, and whatever for each language. And that's how that works as far as what that is. it's supposed to be filled with something that says, this is the traveling time, the time it takes for your people to travel from X to Z. You know, just like you have, your shoes 0 to 1, or, this stuff here, which is basic needs tasks, needs seeking food, clothing, shelter, blah, blah, blah. It's just a missing tooltip translation that doesn't exist, and that's, the small things that need fleshing out. And I think it would be good if they kept, if they just kept that just not there. Like, you figure it out on your own. But that's kind of one of the small things. My big problem right now is I haven't seen an update since I started playing. I've been playing for what, 4 weeks now. I've been playing for over a month. I don't know. I think seeing your city grow and having to learn where you need to put things is really a big challenge, and it challenges you immensely, because now it's like, oh, I need to move all of this stuff that I thought was really important to have close by all the way over here. It's not that important, because we need to protect our homes, and the homes need to grow with the desirability. And if you look at the something else I'm just thinking about. Well, I could take down this wall. No reason to keep that part of town sectioned off. Technically, I could take down this wall, but I do like. I like the growth aspect of the game. I think it would be like the cobblers need. I think the cobblers need a second tier, so that they can make fancy shoes instead of just the normal shoes. Edka, you would like more pottery, you say? That's fine. I will sell you more pottery. And you would like furniture. Do you have anything that I should trade you for furniture? Why am I out of heavy tools? So, I will sell you furniture. And while I think about that, I need to come over here to my blacksmith and make sure that we're generating heavy tools. Okay, one is going to be generating heavy tools, and these guys are going to be generating tools and weapons and heavy weapons. I think that's the only way to do it. I don't know why I'm making these kinds of plans. I could easily just buy some heavy tools so that we don't run out. So the heavy tools are really required for things like this that should be able to work. Whatever, it's fine. The trees, I do really like the fact how it really works in with the fertility, the production capacity, and the lifespan of trees. You can't just have a tree and then, at least especially fruit-bearing trees, you can't just plant a fruit-bearing tree and think it's going to be fruit-bearing for the rest of its life, or the rest of your life. You have to, at least for production capacity like this, no, you have to remove those trees. And similarly with these fields, we're doing great as far as what we're generating here now. And like, I don't need to be doing this. I could be doing more beans or something. Definitely the rotation, the way the rotation works in the game, I think it's all really smart. It's somebody actually looked into this. Okay. somebody really did some studying on some of this stuff to understand it. However, I don't believe oak trees. I don't believe you can get an adult oak tree in 2 years to where you can chop it down for wood. I don't know. Anyways, the other part of that too is you can't just chop down wood or chop down trees and then make firewood out of it the same year. You have to season it. You have to let it sit for a season. That's what they mean by season it. And actually, that's funny. When I had to buy my first firewood for my home, when I bought a home, I realized, hey, I want to have firewood. I found out, I knew that they didn't mean seasoned it like with herbs and spices, but that was what my brain went to when they're like, oh, we have to, see, the reason why wood costs so much is because we have to cut it, and then when, we have to season it, and you let it season. It's like, you let it season, huh? And it took me a while to understand what it meant to season wood, and that just means you have to let it sit for a year so it dries out. That's terribly dumb, I know. I'm aware, but we all learn new terms and things like that. It happens. But anyways, you don't season wood by putting herbs and spices on it. I didn't realize that you didn't make the wood smell nice. The wood already smells nice. So there's some stuff here that it's like, well, and you have to kind of give it to the game, because if you actually, and I'll bet you what they did is they probably tested it. They were like, well, you have to wait a year before that wood you just cut is available, and then people playing were like, that's game breaking. I can't play the game. I literally cannot do this. You don't have enough wood for the season, or for the winter season. I bet you that was what happened. In probably some early play testing, they were just like, it doesn't work. Because there's so much here that is too realistic. They would have skimmed on that. And they could probably make that to where it works. It's just early game, that's probably really, really frustrating. But on top of, an oak tree doesn't become mature in a year. There's a lot of that you would, I think if you made the deforestation or any of the wood function realistic, you'd realize why. And well, the real answer is you'd probably just have to reduce the usage of firewood per home. Make it 1 per winter, so that you're not like just destroying forest. But I get it. Make it somewhat realistic. But yeah, if they made it realistic, like, you'd realize how quickly that this size of a town, between how much wood it takes to go from every stage, you wouldn't have trees around at all. Like, you'd be stuck for wood. I think that's the reality. And that is because, when you look in the real life of wood, and granted we I believe are sensible about our wood usage now in the Western hemisphere and the first world countries, that our wood usage is probably maintained in cycles, and you plant and then you just have to go through the process of keeping wood going. But anyways, I'm rambling, right? Well, my point, I think I'm trying to say, is I don't see much else we can do, because it's gonna become the same thing over and over again. Deal with this raid of 200 people. Deal with this raid of 200 people, and you know you're now 100 years in, and it's okay. We're still living in homesteads and rat shelters, homesteads, and still some shelters. We have some shelters here, right? I think it would be good to start a new village, new town. But I think if I'm gonna do that, I want an update to the game first, to where there's either new content or something that makes it not significantly different, but that makes me go, oh, ooh, now I want to play that again. You know, and it doesn't have to be content. It could just be like the way something works. The raids, for example, if the raids are rebalanced, or if the trading is rebalanced, or if something else is balanced, you know, would start all over. I would definitely look for another mountain. And a big lake. I found Big Lake because in my offline playthrough, a small lake is not good. A small lake is not a good situation. I'm gonna bring this up to a 1-to-1 here because there is stone they could be chopping. I don't need the stone. But I see stone over here, and they could be chopping that stone too. I don't know why I said chopping stone. They're not done with that, so that's good. I think the challenges for the different size of buildings is good. I think the developers have challenged themselves with making sure somehow you make an upgraded tier of building look bigger and more important, but keep it in the same original size, in the same square footage. I think they've given themselves a challenge, that's for sure. How many manors do we have? One. So the manors have like this, I don't want to say brick roof. I wouldn't call that brick. I would call that a shingled roof. No, they have shingled roofs too. But the manors look like nicer shingles. The shelter. Oh, those are homesteads, aren't they? Yeah. I don't know. So we only have 2 manors, and I think the function of upgrading is kind of this guy. He looks weird. Okay, that's a chick, and is looking for armor. Okay. We should be making armor. Blacksmith, grab clay brick. The arsenal. Hi. We upgraded you. So we're gonna turn off hauberks and get some armor. And the blacksmith idling. Because we don't have iron. I need one of you full on iron and the other one part-time iron. In fact, I'm really confused. Why don't we have more right here? We have iron ore right here. Do we need more smelteries? Yeah, we should move the weaver. So we should move the weavers. Like, I love how I'm still planning this, right? We should move the weavers over here because the weavers. Okay. Let's do this. That's interesting. They have 2 arrows, huh? Perfect. Would have guessed. We can move the other weaver over there too, because that would be closer to where they are making. This guy. Actually, we'll remove this guy. We'll create this road here. Actually, there. If I could put the granaries right here instead of over this, so we might move this around and it look nicer. It might be. I can fit one more. I'm starting to realize I probably should have left this one here, but we can move this one here because that's what we'll do. Will it allow me? No, it's obstructed. Here, though. Perfect. Could move it. I don't know. That's fine. It's fine. It's perfect. And then we can add more smelteries here. Oh my lord. We're halfway full. Resources. Blacksmith. Foundry. The foundry turns into a smeltery. That's right. Perfect. Just put some parks there, so it's wonderful. Don't worry about the noise. You love it. Like I said, I'm not gonna just end this stream. I know that I had to end the last stream early just because I was busy. But I'm not gonna end this stream just prematurely. Oh, I say that. But, I'm not gonna end this series by ending this stream intentionally prematurely. I'll put it that way. I do want to kind of keep pushing a little bit. I'm not going to expand the houses. You know, we're 688 of 709, and once we start getting the houses upgraded, which they are kind of doing, and once this gets done, we need clay and we need clay bricks. It'd be really awesome if we had. It'd be terrible if we had clay bricks just sitting in here. I didn't transfer out or something. How do we have no pottery? neighbors. And so they're closer. So that's the thing. They're closer to the flax. They should be making it a lot quicker. And now that I think about it, I should put these guys over closer to the to here also, because there should be storage. Where would the storage of leathers be? I mean, it's everywhere. The warehouse. But leather, yeah, okay, so where are my warehouses? So the cobbler's got to go all the way across town here, and it might make sense to put the cobblers right here. We're missing somebody here. This is kind of another just struggly thing, is that you have to just keep moving people around because, well. All right, let's move the cobblers. They said they couldn't. You know what? I'm not going to worry about which way is front. I'm going to have one more going the same direction, but I'm not going to have them facing the road. Because they can walk on the grass. They're so much closer now to. Can I do two? No. So we're gonna do this. This. That will make more. I don't know if maybe that's the point of the arrow, is being like, hey, it's a way to make it the same direction if you're really interested. Because not all buildings have that, and some buildings have 2 arrows, so I'm not sure. It feels like the arrow is, hey, this is the main entrance. But I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to tell. This area is still so wonky. I should have it flatten this terrain. Like, I don't know what to do about flattening this terrain. They're gonna make it even worse now. Oh boy. I'm thinking once I get the cobblers out, I can put a couple of parks right there or something. The big trick is, if you haven't planned for parks, is basically just take a house, destroy it, and put a park in. I think that's the real trick, because it gives a boost in a radius around it, so it's really the way that works. Why is the market empty? Get I think a lot of the maybe it's pathing issues, maybe it's just the mechanics of the game that, some of this stuff doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, the soap issue at the beginning of the year, why do they all just come here and just be like, oh, we're going to take our yearly bar of soap? I'm glad that they do, but I think that they should probably also, buy their soap at the market instead of relying on the government soap. Just saying. I definitely think I could have probably done a little better job in adding maybe a road for these guys. But it's too late now. I mean, I could always move them down maybe one or something. But they're fine. They're fine. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think there's food here that the rats are gonna really eat. Big deal. We have most of our pelts over here, so that would help with, you know, getting these guys quick access to the pelts. I think maybe it's worse access. That building storage is full. I'm surprised we don't have full storage everywhere. We have a problem still trying to maintain wood. Trying to maintain brick. I don't know why we... Nothing uses brick except for... Okay, I take that back. Everything I upgrade uses brick. And that's why... That's a slow. Always sitting in the shelters. There's definitely probably ways to I don't want to say min-max this, but to really do this strategically, where you have so many homes, a market square, a park, and all that stuff to perfectly get it to where it's exactly even, and you know, it's built perfectly up and all that stuff. I'm sure that there's definitely a way to get that done. Everybody is terribly unhappy because of the food situation again. The little there's little one-off things too that you don't recognize until you look at it and you see it, and like that little bird that just flew. So like that little bird up in the corner. There he goes, just going away. And there he goes. Little things like that. Little things. Like, I was watching Ambiguous Amphibian. I saw he was all amazed that there was a animation of a flock of birds. And I think this one little bird is a lot more amazing to me than a flock, because it's like the flock is just a thing going across the sky. This is a bird that's just flying around in circles and doing its own thing. Maybe it lands. I don't know. Yeah, there's the sea soldier. God, everybody just going for their... Look at this. Bar of soap. Go get your government bar of soap. That's it. That's all they go there for. Like I said, there's probably some way to make it where they all don't just go for the bar of soap at that location, and you'd have to make soap all across town instead of just in one location like I have, and that's probably my problems. I'm doing 4 soap makers right here. We've got 3 people, 3 traders coming in. Who's talking about your food? Cow. We have smoked meats. Oh, I've got plenty of smoked meats. I don't know why people are complaining. Plenty of stone. Making shoes. He's selling shoes. Maybe I shouldn't spend my money, but you know, whatever. take care of it. I think the inventory management of the trading center, I think having 500 as your max is not great. I think the fact that they don't really measure the inventory here in any part of the game is pretty good, though, because you can just... and that might be the problem. Maybe that's why they don't want to add as many figures, because you can just use this as open inventory. Okay, do you have spices? You know what? We don't have any you know what? Screw it. We're buying spices. That's a thing we did. Why not? Why don't we have iron either? We're running out of cheese. It's weird to say that we're running out of cheese. Never felt like that was a problem before. And this is how, like, keeping these people is also helpful, because they can send people off. They can send people off to go handle food collection while others are hurting and doing that kind of stuff. So we can get 78%. Let's move you down. 78%. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna put all. Gonna set you out here also. Look at that, beautiful. It's terrible. So you can set fire there. Two. Let's put you out there. This one. There already. You're now getting 95%. So 91. How about that? Oh, and then we just don't make. I think that's it's a struggle to do the farms. I don't want a bigger farm land than this, but I think realistically to really maintain the people here, instead of wavering in and out of low food stocks, is you need to have way more farms. Way more farms. Way more farms. Are these turned off? Because they don't have access to clay. The clay is all the way over here. Clay is here. Clay is here. It needs bricks to be upgraded. We're waiting for clay to make bricks. It's a vicious cycle. It'd be nice if you could just set more people onto mining stuff, because 102 clay a year is too slow. That being said, I think I could actually do a second clay pit here, couldn't I? And to do something to where I move this one. You know, you could potentially make achieve it to where you get more than one pit out of a particular. Probably not. Like the sand pit, you could probably add another one right by it and get double the sand. I will say the game was just beautiful. It's a beautiful game. You know what I didn't think about? Can we trade? I can get more meat. He's selling meats. Rock bottom prices. You want iron. You want clothes. Does anybody else want clothes? And I don't know what spices did other than we put it on the market. I don't know what it's going to do for us. I'm not even looking. Okay, you 25 per clothes, and you want to buy it for 17. That doesn't work for me. And shoes for 9. Shoes, no. Beer for 4. Beer for 4. Everybody wants beer. Nobody has beer. Isn't that the problem? No. Okay, Masuki is terrible at prices. I should always pay attention to that. Steak and soap. Nope. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, you want clothes? I'll sell you clothes. We've got 6 months of food, so it's gonna go to spoilage. But we have 6 months of food. That's the other problem. I'm gonna pick. I'm bone picking everything here now. People complain if you have 3 months of food. The happiness is low when you have 3 months of food. If you have more than 3 months of food, food goes to spoilage after 4 months. You know, it doesn't math. Is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't work. It's not. The food situation is not balanced, and your population's happiness. Granted, I haven't had many people leave because of unhappiness. I think I've only had the one set of people leave because they were unhappy. I could be wrong. I don't remember anybody in the beginning leaving because they were unhappy. It could have been a small number of people, but I don't remember it. So that last stream, or the stream before last, where we had a group of soldiers leave. Like, I don't get it. It's I think we did good with happiness, but you have to keep food. You can't keep 6 months of food. It's going to spoil. So the way it works, the village happiness should be, you have 0 months of food. In any stores, that means you have maybe 1 to 2 months of food in people's houses, and now people are unhappy because the stores are empty. But having 3 months of food, everybody should be excited. That's a lot of food. If you just think about how much food you eat in 3 months, and then think about filling a room with it. Now I'm thinking about that myself. Think about how much food you eat in 3 months, and fill a room with it, and then think about doing that for 700 people. That's all I'm saying. I think it needs some balancing. But don't discredit the game for what it is. It's a really good game. Good visuals. I think it's balanced really well, but it needs some. Why do we have a little patch of dirt right there that needs to be upgraded? I think the hunters are a little over-exaggerating. I don't like the fact that I've now got these hunters that are easily... They have to walk out their door and go, there's a deer, there's a deer. Okay. Walk out their door and they can't find game? Look, that's a problem. And that's just a really poor issue. That's fine. It is. I don't know. The bees are also finicky. And I think it's more because I don't understand the bees. And having 8 honey a year is not impressive to me. So, and it's like, okay, so do we, the honey bonus is terrible over here. Do I have to? No. I don't understand the honey bonus either, to be completely honest. The honey bonus situation does not make sense. So, like, I feel like I should probably put some more apiaries around, and I don't know. Does the honey bonus get better out here? No clue. It's a mystery to me. It's a mystery. Honey bonus is great around parks. Look at this. Look at the honey bonus right here. 1%. Or, if you just had parks, 85%. I don't know. So you just dot apiaries around and it's just, the honey production is a weird concept, how it works, because I don't think it's fully thought out. That was like I don't know. Anyways, wood is good. Firewood's amazing. We have too much firewood, I think. We probably need to stop some firewood production. And I think let's do that. Let's turn off. I think turning off 2 firewood production is probably good. These parks and you don't care. I don't know. We can't grow that anymore. I don't know what else to do about the desirability right here. Like, what is here? What is right here that makes this so desirable? Because this is super desirable. What makes this so desirable? It can't be the bakery. It's the bakeries, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Maybe. Barn. Bakeries. The bakeries. Who would have guessed the bakeries? Alright, I get it. Let's add some bakeries. You all love bakeries. We're gonna put a bakery in here. We're gonna put a bakery in here. And why not? We'll have a bakery. Your local bakery over here. I can't imagine a bakery is actually that positive. Why not put one right there too? Why not? That's the only thing that's really changing it, other than we have the bakeries and the gardens. Because that's super blue. Is it a... Oh, it's probably like a super collective. From the little small gardens that is just like dumb how it adds. Probably. Isn't it? That's probably all it is. Yeah, the bakery. And then you dot every spot where there's an empty portion with these little... spot here? No. Nope. I don't know. I'm guessing here basically now. If you... maybe the bonus is so much greater. Than just a single... itself. Or, you know, like, this is going to be so much more bonus than this. Is there a spot right there? There's a spot right there. Okay. That's what you do, like around the oh, we're gonna be blue in desirability in no time. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be what this is, right? It's not the bakeries, it's these little dotted ones. Oh, it's gotta be. So yeah, that's gotta be it. So if you want to grow your desirability real quick, you do those small gardens. Just dot them everywhere. Because the bonus to these small ones, right? I think is probably the same, right? The same amount, but spread across 3 on this one. So this is 1/3 per tile that this one is. This is super dense desirability rating, and then this is still 1, and the large parks 2. So it's probably twice as desirable as this. It's twice as desirable as this, but this is still super dense desirability, and it's very small clustered, right? So we look here. This is a nice big desirability circle, but this clusters it right here because it's now boop, 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 boop. Little desirability, boop, just shotgun desirability. That's gotta be it. So now we're gonna see everything just kind of bloom. What's going on? We have rodents. No. Ooh, we can't have rodents. Ah, we can't let you have rodents. We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to have another rat catcher in the area. And I think those little parks too. Oh, they don't cost anything other than planks. They're cheap, and they're so, do they cost, no, they cost planks. Oh, they cost planks, I think, right? It's like, just planks. Some stone? Okay, maybe there's some stone too. What is it? 3 stone, 5 planks. And that's it. And you have so much stone, you have so much planks. Up the desirability all around. That's gotta be it. We're gonna have so many more houses. There's so much more room for people. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be actually bad because now we don't have the food at all to feed this many people. Look at them. Actually, with the bakers, the bakers might also play a big part too, as far as that. I don't want to downplay the baker aspect. Where do we put all the bakers now? You. Already making bread now. No, they're not. Idle, not making bread. However, look at those houses. Already upgrading. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the quality. And this will probably start to leak quality in here. And what we can do. Down the wall. They said it couldn't be done. They said it shouldn't be done. But I didn't listen. Should I make the streets go through and then just do park thing all the way through? I think. Let's see. Do we have spots? No. Alright. Put it away. Medium gardens we can do. garden there. I think I'm gonna do probably like. Let's do this. I'm gonna do. Oh, look at this. Look how smart I am. Now, you think. Now you see. I know that that's. That's fine. I could do one right here too, because it doesn't add too much. And then we're gonna do these little dots. These little dots. Now I gotta find what these are. Because here, here, I might trample over, and that's okay though. Because it doesn't matter. And we're gonna have little dots. We're gonna have little radiuses of, you know, high quality there, and then, you know, we're gonna have. Oh, those are quartz bricks. Oh, that's the other thing. These are all upgraded too. That's fine. You know what year this is next? 68. But no, we already see it getting green. It's turning green. It's turning so green. And then here, it's gonna be so blue. It's gonna be so much green, so much green. You're gonna have so many people just wanting to be here. They don't care where. It's gonna be desirable all over. Where's you? We're waiting on bricks. We're waiting on bricks. Brick. Why? You know why I don't like the why. You know the why. I just don't like the why. I can't fix the why. The why is clay mine is here, clay pit's here, and I don't know where the clay storage is. I feel like clay storage should be here, but I believe it's stored other places. Let's look around. Where would our clay? If I were clay, if you were clay, where would I put you? Clay over here. So what I'm gonna do actually is turn off my clay. I'm gonna turn off my clay here, and I gotta do it. My clay is here. Where's the all my clays? Somebody bring the clay out of here and bring it over. To here. Where the clay should be. I don't know how to manage this. I don't know if this is my fault or if it's just the way it works. It's not made to be manageable. We have a clay pit here. The only thing I can think of doing is moving, either just allowing the clay from being here, or moving the clay brick makers out there. Where are they storing the clay? Where are they putting clay? And it's trees out there. That's where they're gonna make clay bricks, even though this is not the most efficient spot for them to be making. Yeah, we're gonna move you there, and we're gonna move the other one near there, and we're just. I don't know. The only thing I can think of. The potter. We could probably move these fishing huts. I could probably move the potter next to this clay pit. Let's do this. Take down. Yep, salvage. Because we don't actually need any of those fences anymore. So now that we've gotten that taken care of, what I can do is move these guys. And my bigger... I didn't even need to move it. Whatever. Whatever, we're going to move them there. And just need to remember to relocate their fishing spots back, because it doesn't keep their fishing spots where they are. And then we can move the potter, you know, right here, literally. Fit here. No, we can move the potter right here, next to the clay pit, which still has a ton of clay. So they can be easily, quickly moving the clay through. Prioritize. I don't know why we need 4 people to do that. But whatever. What is it? 112. We're at 730. I don't know. Like, there's definitely a lot of reorganization that we can do. And make things more efficient. Like, there's definitely a lot of things that I didn't think about, because I was, new and scared. I was over here. We're making a little town right here, right? We're making this little town. I needed to expand a little bit here, a little bit there. But oh my gosh, over here was across country. In the first episodes, this was across the country. They were so far away from home. These people would be so far away. I think that's actually a great thing about this game is the feeling of scale, and how this in the beginning felt miles away. Definitely felt miles away. And now it feels like it's 2 miles. You can walk it in like 4 hours. Walk it in 4 hours. You know, you now have a lakeside view. I mean, it's a puddle, but it's a lakeside view. It's technically a lake. There's fish there. We have so much room here for stuff, though. Now I don't know what to do this spot. Alright, let's see. Traveling merchant has arrived. Masuki. Oh, Flathros. He has come with money and heavy tools. Yeah, I will sell you furniture for those heavy tools I just bought. I will sell you cheese. that's good because we need tools. We need iron. We need bricks. We don't have barrels. We need barrels for some reason. Coopers aren't. Did the Coopers turn off? The Coopers have been off. So we don't have barrels. Well, that makes sense. What other resources? Do we have shoes? Why don't we have more shoes? Travel time is reduced. That's good. Just as I intended. Oh, we have so much fertilizer. The fertilizer situation kind of gets to a point where it's... Do I need that anymore? What would happen if I just did? I bet you they stop working. Ooh, we need it more. 93%, lowest now. Oh god, everybody has wonderful. Go too far. 88%. 89%. It's like it's not that bad. I don't need to really bother, but I know if I don't click it, that it's not going to go out. And if it doesn't go out, then it probably isn't going to have to make room. If it doesn't make room, then therefore I'm just going to have poop backflowed, and it's going to be worse than, you know, when your toilet backed up and everything. You know what I mean? I'll delete that cobble road. It's been fun. A new trader has arrived. It's Atka. Atka, you want clothes? Yes, have the clothes. You want pottery? Have the pottery. You want iron ore? You know, can't afford it. Do you have anything I want from you, though? Why do you have heavy tools? You know, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna question it. You just do. Actually, he's selling iron ore for 4. She's screwed that up, didn't I? She's buying it for 5. It would have been good. It actually would be good that I could do an overflow on it too, like the cheese. Buy in stock. So now, again, the overflow is now we have 1,200 that we can overflow to. We've overflowed the 500 amount. That's the trick. So now it can stock 1285. All for low price of 3,000 gold bars. But now we can stock it, and that means we can sell it all in one big flump to the next trader. Which that's actually that's a winning move right there. Yes, stock the bakery. You see all this? And if I had there's so many bricks. If I had bricks to upgrade, and I think that's really the other thing as far as how did we get this to be so blue was a little upgrade. That made it so dense. That's what made it really dense. But it wouldn't surprise me. No, desirability is just still not great here. Doesn't. Because that's. Yeah, I'm not understanding. Let's look at something here. I need to look at something. Raids. We are in our 3rd year. No, we are year 68? Year 68. That's right. That's what I see, that's where we are. So we are middle of 3rd year. And the raids 62 to 66 is 4 years. So 66 to 70. 67. No, 2. Yeah, so that's year 70 we'll have another raid. Population decline. And that's probably to deaths, mostly. Okay. I don't know what to do. Did we got these guys going. Oh, that's why we're using inventories. Wandering, unable to work. I'm sorry, sir, why do we not have iron? How almost out of gold, so we should probably think about. Let's delete that gold mine, and we'll set up another iron mine. Once that's been depleted, because this one can make, if we then double up the number of people here, I don't know if that's going to make it better or faster if we have more at one than having two. I don't know how it works, but what we'll do is we'll take care of this guy, and then we'll build another iron mine. Get your air conditioners. Do you have iron? You don't have. I wish you had clay, though. It would be so nice if you had clay. And money. Who has clay bricks? Masuki, of course you do. Of course you do. Just when I need the clay bricks the most. Here you are. With 139 of them. At the most expensive price possible. But you know what that means. Ew, let's start upgrading these things. I'm gonna check our money because we're gonna make sure we have money too. I hear it. I hear all the bird noises just as you do. I'm subjecting myself. Quite the same. That's upgraded. That's upgraded. couple bits of blue, and then we'll have it all triggered. At least we can trigger it, and even if we're out of brick and stuff, we'll have it all marked. This is so expensive. I didn't. Look at all the gold I have to do. I'm not even thinking about it. Whatever. Alright. You are already pretty good. You look like you've been upgraded. These two. Whatever. It's fine. So we got that. That'll all be nice and upgraded and beautiful. As everybody goes and takes all the brick. This. I'll wait for brick. Perfect. Good. Wonderful. I'd cut. You still have no money. And that makes me sad. I could buy some more tools. I think I need to transfer money to global storage. That might help things a little bit. And then next year we need to... I mean, and now we'll be... wondering unable to work because... you're not close enough to the brick. You don't have coal. Oh, there's another problem. Oh, wait a minute. That's because coal isn't on... It is, never mind. We don't need that stuff. We don't need that there. Is the butcher, or is this Ander? Sir. Buy more shirts. You will sell me cheese for 6. Buy cheese. Nobody's buying cheese. I'm out of cheese too, which kind of sucks. Okay, he's going to buy shirts, candles, glassware, furniture, iron, beer. Beer? Iron, glassware. Nothing. Candles? No candles either. No candles. Well, that's frustrating. Nobody wants what I have. Everybody. That's not right. Ander actually wants my stuff. He'll buy my stuff. He happily buys my stuff. As he has for years. Which, by the way, Ander, you've been coming here for 68 years. You're getting old yourself, buddy. Am I out of brick? I'm out of brick. That's the thing. Wonderful. Well, nothing I can do about that. We've got the brick makers in the right spot. Are they making brick yet? No, wandering unable to work because there's no coal stored. And the only thing I can probably do is make... Do we have a coal mine? I think about it. We ran out of coal a while ago. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna mark this to be flattened. I don't know how it's gonna work. We're gonna mark it to be flattened. And maybe we can flatten to be accessible in some way. And then we're also gonna we're gonna look for more coal locations. I know that I'm not just kind of wasting time here. Okay, we're gonna unpause the game. Oh, there's so much coal over here though. Okay. So I think basically the answer is this, this, and this. People are happy to go work. Yeah, we're an hour and a half. Have we upgraded all those yet? No. We're all waiting for clay bricks. Of course we are. Of course we would do these first. Why wouldn't we do these first? The most pointless ones. I'm actually surprised that these aren't. Why are these high desirability? Why is it very specifically right here, though? I just don't get it. I don't get that part. That makes no sense to me. No sense to me. We have planks. We have clay, we just don't have the bricks. Like maybe I should do a little fort here. Let's do this. Okay. This. I'll do like this. I'll do like this. Right? Look at this. Look how cute this is. Cute little fort. God, I hate how that works. Let's. Oh, I have an idea. Stupid idea, but it's an idea. I'm gonna salvage that. And we're gonna come back here and we're gonna do. Please. Let's go right where it was. Excuse me? What? Building? Do this? Nope, can't do that. Sure, whatever. We'll do this. That. We'll do this. Perfect. It's the best wall I've ever built. did not plan this. There are times when I plan things, and there are times when I just screw up. Clearly, that's Alright, now that we've done that, now we build this, and there will be, oh, I didn't put 2 there, that's a bummer. So now we do that, and we have a little fortified little area that's going to be attacked all the time. We're going to put little defenses. There we go. Hopper. Brilliant. There we go. But why? And I would say, why not? I have the money, and I might as well. But the stupid thing is that this clay pit's not even that valuable. Like, there's not that much there. Stupid. I think maybe the problem wasn't the amount of clay, it was maybe more of the fact that we didn't have any more coal coming in. We have so much clay, and we have, like, see, this deposit's way more important than the other one. I don't know why I'm not reconsidering what I'm doing here. I don't know. I actually think I need to pause. I'm going to pause. And I'm going to pause the recording really quick. Alright. Okay, game. I need to bring up the escape menu. I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Pause the recording. Just like that. Easy peasy. And then we come back here and resume. Like nothing happened. We are at an hour and a half, or hour 40, so we're actually coming close to the end of the game, though. Or end of the episode, and like I said, probably the hiatus of the series. We'll call it a hiatus instead of the end of the series. And I think maybe what I would want to do again. So maybe this will be the end of this series, this particular village of Direpole, and we'll start, like, if they do an update and there's some significant changes, I would love to revisit this game. I'd love to redo, and start all over, and just start fresh, and see if we can be as good as we are at this one. I do have a little bit of reservation about what are we gonna do next. What am I gonna stream next? That I can find the same amount of pull for myself. Like I want to be able to make sure that I'm interested in it, because this definitely pulled me in. This pulled me in really well, and I like it. I appreciate it. It has. It's what it has. It's gravity, right? I would say it just needs a little bit of love, and it needs a patch or two before it it needs. I'm actually surprised that that this is still early access with how far it is. It should be released. I don't see why this is early access. With the small things that irritate me. I think that the way this game is just, it's already, I don't know. I don't think it's early access anymore. I think this should be released. I think they should fix the small things and, you know, just put it out there, full release and all that. I think it's a good game. I think it's it's a good game. I like it. Definitely like it. I'd like to see, would love to see more, I don't know if an expansion, but I think maybe a little bit, maybe one more tier off of this guy, and I just don't know though. I'm not sure. I don't know where to go with what we would want, because I'm literally at a point with this town, this village, that no, I'm done. You know, I'm happy with where we've gotten it in the last. We're on 68. We're gonna hit 69 years. You know, I'm happy with where we've gotten it in the last 69 years of the game. I think there's a lot of things that I could have done better. There's a lot of things that I understand now that make a lot of sense, and easily. We can remodel things and fix a lot of stuff, but I think doing it early in the game is probably way more beneficial. Oh yeah, these geese. That's what I was mentioning earlier. The geese that are traveling in the V shape. It's a simple animation, but an effective one. It's kind of strange how it moves around, but there it goes, and I think, but yeah, I think like the little bird, the one little bird that flies around is cute. It's little touches that are really good, and that's why I think it's like, no, this is released. I think there's some bugs that should be patched. And I think they need a tutorial. What point do we, when do we start making bricks? Bricks will be important. Bricks are good. So that's the only thing I'm waiting on is bricks, and that's, but yeah. What we're gonna do, I think, is get to year 70 and then probably call it quits. So I think year 70 is, you know, a good ending point. We've done really well. The only thing I can do right now is next year is just get everybody prepped for more, you know, for another raid. It's just like, well, I don't know. They've made 730 bread, 760 bread. Have you made any bread? Any bread? And 500. Wow. 470 bread. 850. Wow. Oh, okay. Apparently we needed bread makers. And that might be one of the things that I've, you know, kind of failed upon is you know, like bread makers didn't realize how important bread makers were, right? bread makers were positive. That's right. Bakery. It has the desirability. What else added desirability? Oh, see, I thought the crops were negative. But they're just. Interesting. We need more cheesemakers, though. That's for sure. I wish the soap makers were a positive instead of a negative. Like if the soap makers, making soap was like a positive thing. And the tannery's not, I don't even know where a tannery is if we still have one. Basket shop, no. Like nothing, like the wells, oh, the wells are desirable. I'm thinking that the wells are like not that desirable, and that you should be selective because. But look at the desirability increase. I'm recognizing now. I mean, I don't know if maybe this is desirability or if this is actually like. Yeah, put one there. I don't know if that's going to actually help because I don't think that's really desirable, but I think it's. I think it helps. We're gonna find how people die. Oh, we're out of laborers. Interesting. Interesting that we're low on labor. Oh, it's because we've added a bunch of stuff, haven't we? I see we're low on laborers, but we're not. And I should build more temporary shelters out here. So that's a mistake. That's probably too many temporary shelters. Now we've got some brick though. We do have brick being made, and then now it's just like brick needs to be put in. But that'll definitely bring up the desirability of these places. That'll do it. I believe 100%. Alright, let's get through this winter. We're at 1 hour 50. I don't think we're going to get rated this year. Like I said, we're going to get rated on the 70th year. Oh no, it's because they've added something that kind of, I think later in the game they added, or later in this years, they've added a different timing for when the raids happen. that temporary shelter, though. Alright, we are entering into year 69. Everybody's going for their annual water soap. I think the snow effects, the frost effects, perfect. I think that's great. I think that's great. I think they've done a lot of really good things in this game. I think it's well done. And we do store bricks here, so I think we're good as far as storing things we need to store here. We shouldn't need stone. Hopefully that all gets built. That wall and everything. Let's look at the desirability here. It had the blue. It's not as blue as this, but it's definitely expanding. It's definitely expanding. I wish we could see this be more blue. I don't know why this is a little green stretch through here. Maybe it's the ground is not flat enough. I'm just throwing suggestions out. I don't know. The house is built on a lean. People unhappy because we don't have food. Oh, Beldar, you've come to save us. We still don't have food. Oh, whoa, why do we not have grains? Sir, thank you. Because we've gone through all the grain and we've made bread. However, I'm going to buy all of this stuff because you are buying my pelts. And I have a ton of pelts, apparently. And you've probably just saved me from dealing with people complaining. We now have grain. Thanks to Beldar. On year 69, Beldar has saved us. 55. I think we're probably at a good point to start winding this down. And yeah, I think we did really good. I think we're yeah, everything's kind of getting up there too. Like this is now 80%. People are going to be unhappy because food's low, and it's not true. It's just it's slightly true. Anyways, so that's about it. I think it's about time. It's a pretty good time to wind down. We've done a lot. We've done a bunch in this series. I think we've done a significant amount. Let's get this other trader coming in. See what they have. we've done great. I think you know, for 69 years of this, I think we've done a great job. What do you have? You have meats. I have meats. Smoked meats. What if I bought that much smoked meats and then I sold you clothes? That makes sense. Is that valuable to us? More trader. Okay, I guess we'll go for a little bit more. Just one more. Well, let's see. What does Scorv? Let's get this guy in. He wants beer. Beldar has beer for 3. He wants beer for 3. To be honest, I would like to move the money. I would like to move the beer from Beldar. Buy in stock. And then I would sell it to Scorv. Right? So I get his money. And basically we've traded the money over to Beldar. And now Beldar will buy more pelts. Because he feels he's made some money. And now I have both their money. I mean, I don't have all of Scorv's money, but you know. What else does Scorv want? Beldar. That's actually a good question. Beer, tools, weapons, iron, and stone. Beer, tools, weapons, iron, stone. Beer, tools, weapons, iron, and stone. None of that exists. So Beldar, got food stocks are low with 4 months, no, 3 months now. I'm bringing food in. I'm doing what I can. We have beans. People are not wanting to eat beans. Suki. What do you have? So clothes. Oh, he's selling stuff really cheap though. That's good. Sell that, and look, we're gonna sell the furniture, and we're gonna sell the cheese. I'm surprised we don't have much cheese left. I'm actually confused as to why we don't have that much cheese. But I'm gonna buy a bunch of this. And we're gonna buy a bunch of preserves. I don't think we're gonna make enough money to start or make enough product to sell to anybody else. Beldar, done great. You don't have anything that Trader 3 wants. No. Weapons. Wait a minute. Weapons. You have weapons? No, you want weapons also. Weapon trading would be good if it was consistent, but as soon as you start making weapons, and as soon as you have it in stock, they don't want it. Whatever, we've gotten a bunch of stuff from him, and hopefully that'll help with bringing the levels back up. I don't know why I'm so hard. Oh, our fish is so... We aren't fishing anymore. That's probably the biggie. We just don't fish as much. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. Dude, if you think about how long that house has been on fire, it's been weeks now. Without, like, the time scale doesn't work. And on some things, it does work on some things. It doesn't work on others. It's weird. It's weird. And you're done over here with cutting stone, huh? You need more stone cut? Do some more. There's still a little bit in this area too. Like, we can still get stone. Everybody can get stone. Like, there's stone here. Like, there's little bits everywhere, and sure, you know, like, at some point you clear out all the stone, and then you realize that's it. You can harvest all the resource off this map, and you're gonna be stuck at some point. And yeah, I think we're actually probably at a decent size, because at some point we're gonna grow to a point where we can't maintain. I mean, just thinking about it, right? And we're over 2 hours, so if we think about it and we just start growing out, if we grew the housing out this way, right? And we grew it around. Let's just say we grew it around. So there's the like I said, in year 70 we're gonna have the army or something, and I don't want to do this. We're at 2 hours. Here's what I'm gonna do. Hey, what are you gonna do now? Hey. Wait, what? So they've left. What was this? Were we not supposed to press that? Was this a secret that we were not supposed to actually press that? Or did they walk out and then once they've reached the end of the map, they'll take the money? Right. Hang on. They wanted like 2,400 gold. Will it be at the end of the year? Will it be at the end of the 12 months? I guess maybe it's the end of the 12 months. What happens if I don't have the money at the end of 12 months? What if at the end of 12 months will they then come back and be like, you already didn't pay us? But surely they're gone off the map by now. All right. I'm not gonna question it. It's fine. Like the game knew, like who would actually pay them? Anyways, you know, I'll accept them. I think that's like fills it. Oh no, we have a housing shortage. Maybe we'll have more housing soon. Maybe we won't. Didn't realize that was actually happening. Somebody's gonna die. It's fine. You'll find a spot soon. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think we've done great. I don't know. It's good. I think we've done great. You know, for 70 years in this game, we've done a great job. And I want to thank you for watching this series. If you've hung out through this entire series, I really appreciate it. Let me know if you want me to keep going on this. I'll come and revisit this. But again, I want to say I don't want to revisit this until they've done an update. I want to see some changes because I'm at the max, I think, with the game as it is. So I think we need to have an update to get to something else here. So if you want me to revisit this game, I will revisit it, but it needs to have been updated before we do anything. So maybe in a few months we'll see something different. But I think that we're going to end this series, or put a hiatus in this series. And if you want me to keep going with this particular city, let me know in the comments. I'll take it into consideration and we'll start looking at it. But I think if I do revisit this game in particular, I want to start fresh. And I think that's probably the best thing that we can do to give the game just another playthrough. Maybe like outside of early access kind of thing. But I think I'm happy with where we are. We've done a lot, and the management just becomes it's now a chore. Is how I'm starting to feel it. I don't want it to be a chore. I want to be able to enjoy this. So all I can say is, if you've watched this entire series, hit that subscribe button. Because you probably want to see more stuff from me. If you do, that's the way. It's an easy way to do it. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. I'm going to look at what I can do next for the next weekend. Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to do more Flight Sim. And Friday, I think this next Friday, we are going to do the RL Craft. I think I've got it set up. We had to delay it one more week, but I think next week we'll be able to do it. And that's about it. So you can come watch live, twitch.tv/OsterGrim. Come hang out and join as I play. We'll see what happens next. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for hanging out and watching through this entire series. So I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.